Hello and welcome back to a new studio vlog. Thank you very much for everyone that watched my first ever studio vlog, which if you haven't seen, I'll link above. And if you don't know who I am, or if you're new and you're just finding this video, hello. My name is Chloe and I run the Emerald Attic, which is my small business, online business, which sells greeting cards and clay keepsakes and decorations and things like that. So yeah, so thank you again for anyone that watched it last week. It was quite a long one in the end. I had loads of technical difficulties, as you do. Trying to upload it, it wouldn't like come off the card, off the camera, and it kept saying that I couldn't export it because it was still attached to the camera, so I had to do all sorts to try and get it to load. Anyway, it is a miserable day today. It is raining, I've just heard thunder. It is also Thursday, so you would have seen some clips from yesterday when I was painting the toadstools and things like that. So I had like a bit of a chilled out day. I've had a really week. I had loads of motivation last week, which I think going into this week I then started to watch a load of videos on things like creating batching content for social media, watching a lot of SEO videos on Etsy, lots of YouTube videos and things across the internet that I think sometimes if you watch too many of them you then get overwhelmed because you feel like you've got so much to do or you're not doing enough. And yeah, I'd let myself slip into that a bit, so I had so many ideas, which is great in my head, but I then go into shutdown mode and I'm like blah, 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 because I've got too much. So if you feel the same, you're not alone. But yeah. Ooh, did you hear that? I don't know if I got that. I got a new order, yay! See, it does, honestly, once you hear that ching from Etsy, it brightens up your day. See, today's gonna be amazing. So anyway, yeah, so the last Monday I spent all day editing the video and sorting that out. Tuesday I just got along with excuse me, just got on with orders and bits like that, and yesterday I pretty much did the same. So I've just been not pressuring myself to vlog because it was long last week anyway, so I don't need to vlog so much. But yeah, so I thought I'd start today and tomorrow. We've got in, and I've already actually done quite a bit today, but I needed to put the brew post up. I did that this week, that I've carried over from last week I said about, so that's on the website. I put it up on Instagram today, and I also went on Instagram to confirm that I had a place at this market, and I just put a reel up, which is, you know, mental for me. I'm getting there with the consistency. One of my things to do, maybe not today, but in the not too far future, is to plan when I'd like things to put up. So like a reel every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, not every day, and then try and pre-video some of those bits. That's my aim, but I think in my head that I was failing because I wasn't getting it done that day, which is just silly. But anyway, so today we've got some orders to do as usual. I've got some small business bits that I've bought that I want to show you, and we've got to pack up these orders, so I'll show you these little toadstools now, see if they're dry, and let's go on. So I painted these yesterday, and I've just glossed them. I use this spray gloss to gloss them, and they come out so shiny. But yeah, you just have to be a bit careful when you pick them up because they sometimes can stick. But they all seem okay. Look at that shine. So they can all go out today. The gloss dries so quickly. Like I did those this morning and they're already dry and ready to post. And then I did this little dish as well, which is actually the one from last week has now been finished. So I paint it white because if you spray this gloss directly onto the clay, it absorbs. It's so absorbent that it just absorbs. So I paint that bit white and the bottom white, and then I've just gone around the edge in gold. So that's nice and shiny. Yeah, they can be personalised with whatever you wish. Yeah, so we'll package those up today and they can get off. I also made some more orders yesterday So these need painting again. They're not quite dry, although they look it inside. I can feel they're quite still cold. And I also started on Easter, so I want to take some new photos. I've got photos of like simple photos, but I want to put them like in situ, so like in situations, but I just need to dust my house before I do that, which is one thing putting me off. But yeah, so I've got a couple more of those bits that came in this week. So I've got a little bit to do. I also still have, I never completed the small business scrapbook, so, well, I started it, but I haven't finished it, so I've still got that to do as well. But yeah, I'm not going to try and get it all done, because the main task last week was to get my tax return done, which I did. So this week is to fill this calendar in, which I have started. I just need to, our holiday, we were waiting on a date to come through for Mum and Ian, so that we could then book our holiday, so they could definitely have Max. We've been waiting on that, so now that that's been confirmed, once Nathan books his holiday, I can then put that in the calendar and we can start with that. So, but yeah, so let's go on with some orders, shall we? Oh, also, before I just go, I always remember things. The paper from last week that I ordered that never came, it was meant to come the next day. I rescheduled for Monday, never came. Rescheduled for the Wednesday, never arrived. Spoken to them this morning, and it's like it's got lost somewhere. So I also want to go out to Sainsbury's just to pick up some paper, because I've cancelled that and refunded that now, so I'd rather just go out. So I'm going to go to Sainsbury's because there's a few other bits I need to pick up today, so I thought I'd do the orders first and then go out there later. So, right, I will stop rambling now. Okay, so I thought I'd just show you how I pack my card orders in a little bit more detail. So I have this trolley, which since I've got it has been used for multiple purposes, because I just haven't found the perfect fit for what works. But in the bottom is the driftwood I use for some pieces. The beads are all in here, so I've got plenty of beads because I was running out of those quite often, so I bought loads and they stay in that one. In the top is mainly for cards, so I've got my cello bags here, which actually aren't cello, they're like a vegetable starch, which is compostable. And then I put a sticker on each order that just says that they're made from cornstarch. But they're all recycled materials that we used. And then, so I've got my little bags that I'll pop them in just for because it looks like a little bit like a toadstool, so that's a little bit on brand and on theme, plus they're cute. I then need to restock these, so over on the shelf here I have my envelopes. So I normally take a wad of these, pop those on my desk, and then take some of these ones, which are the envelopes that I use to send card orders, as long as they fit. If there's a few more, then I'll put them in a box, but generally I just use these ones. And then what I do, also got my business cards in here. So I just take one of these, one of these, one of these, one of these, then pop the envelope inside the card, that inside the, I'll call it a cello sleeve, but you know what I mean, the cello sleeve, then into the paper bag, and then post it. So I'm going to get on with that now. But yeah, I use this little pull-out thing so that I have a bit more space, because I was, well, to be fair, I've run out of space on here anyway. But this gives me a little bit more extra, so I can just spin around and grab what I need, and then it just gets, ooh, when it's not caught on the carpet, gets pushed under there and sits under my desk. So at the moment that's what we're going with, and yes, I'm still in my pyjamas. Excuse me, do you want to come and help with orders, or are you just going to sit there? Can I help you? Oh, it's a big stretch.
You're distracting me from orders, Max. Yes, you are. Right, let's go. Hello. Come on.
Oh, my eyes gone all funny now. Right, all those orders are done. The Toadstool ones I did pack up, but I actually recorded some footage for another reel. Go me. Normally I'm just like, oh, I can't be bothered, I'll just get them packed up. Or it's easier just to put this camera on and film that for a vlog, but I didn't. We'll see how that came out. This one is extremely excited, excuse the mess. Excited because it's his lunchtime treat. Also, it's 1 o'clock now and we haven't eaten yet. So I'm gonna get some lunch for me and Nathan, because Nathan works from home, so he's in the office next to me, but I have no idea what we've actually got have lunch, so let's see what I come up with. Well, this has got to be the blandest lunch ever. You know, you're scraping the barrel and need to go shopping when you're having this is a gluten-free what they call wrap pizza, so I just put a bit of tomato puree on it and some cheese. We had to share a bag of Quavers because we've only got 1 bag left, and I found an apple in the fridge, so bon appetit. Good morning, it's now Friday, so happy Friday. Although it probably won't be Friday when you're watching this, but happy Friday to me. So I didn't do much yesterday. We went for a walk because I needed a bit of a screen break, and then we went off to Sainsbury's, so I now have plain paper. Woohoo! They've refunded me for the other paper that was never going to arrive, although it wouldn't surprise me if it then turns up on the door today, but we have paper. So a couple of things I want to get done today. I've just gone through my weekly planner and written down a few things that I want to get done today. So I still haven't done my big wall calendar. I'm just waiting to hear that Nathan's holiday is definitely booked for the end of next week and then the first week of Feb, because then I can put that in there, because then that means that I can then schedule when the Easter launch is going to be and things like that, so it goes on from that. So I'm waiting for that. Orders, I had a couple of orders come in, card orders come in late yesterday, which I quickly did, so I haven't actually got any outstanding card orders. I have got one to make, so we can do that today. I'm also feeling like I want to do a bit more clay work today, of like new products or new ideas that I've got in my head, and just get them out and get them done. I've also got those Easter ones to sand down and hopefully nearly take new photos, although I'm not going to do the photos. I think I'm going to try and do that next week. But if I can get things made, there's a couple of things that I want to retake photos of as well that I haven't actually got. So things like the incense dish I sell, I want to make one of those, so I've got one ready to do some photos of. Also now I've got the paper, I can do the tracker. So Emily RV Art does a sales tracker for each month. And I did print them out for the end of last year, but I didn't actually use them. I just didn't get around to putting them up. But I want to do a target of, she does, it's like 20 sales a month, 50 sales a month, or 100 sales a month. There is one like a template for. But I want to go for the 100 sales a month. I'm up to 74 at the moment. So I think I'll go for the 100 sales, because otherwise if I go for the 50 it's just going to already be done. But we'll see how that goes. So I want to print those out. Stickers. So I have these stickers. These are the ones that it says I'm a reuse box, reduce, reuse, or recycle. So when I use a reuse box from when I say I've bought something from another small business and they send it in a little box, if it's reusable, I'll really reuse that and send it on. But just because it's sometimes obviously got stickers ripped off or something, I just let the person know by putting this in the box to say it is reused. I don't want them to think I've just sent them a damaged box. But yeah, that's a sticker sheet of 35 and I print them myself. So I've got a few of those, but I haven't got any like just of my logo or just ones that say packed with love, blood, Chloe that I normally put in the box. I've been using the Happy Mail stickers, which I normally put on the outside of the box, but I've just been using those. So, and I also sometimes, like at Christmas, I did a thanks to the postie one that goes on the outside of the box. I haven't got any of those, so I'm going to design a few of those, print those out. I use a website called Avery. I buy my sticker sheets now from EcoCraft, which are, so they're 100% recycled on recycled paper. But I used, the first time I ever bought some, I only bought like 10 sheets. Now I've got like 100 sheets. I bought 10 sheets. So, and that was through Avery, and they have a template on their website, so you literally upload a square photo and it'll automatically put it into the circle for you, and then you can print it off. And they've got templates for every type of stickers, like, so mine's at 35 onto a page round sticker, so you just print that template out, put your logo in, and then it works with this size from EcoCraft. So we'll do that. And also I bought some 4x6 stickers, so a bit like my printer for my mail postage labels. Something just fell. It's a ghost. Sorry. Yeah, so a bit like the same size as my postage labels, but I've got them as a sheet of 4 on one sheet. But I want to try and make a sticker that goes. I've got a box. So like when you've got a box, a sticker that goes around this bit, but that has my like branding on it. So I might try and sort of do a bit of trial and error with that today. And yeah, oh, upload font. I've got, so I made my own font, which is on my thank you notes, so for the bigger thank you notes. This font here, and everything on the back. I made it. So I went through one of the apps and made my own font. So I want to try, but I haven't got that onto Procreate yet. So I want to try and move that over to Procreate as well. But that's all I've got to do today. So it's a bit of lots to do, but we'll see how far we get. Doesn't matter if I don't get it done. But priorities are the orders to make, but I think I'm going to do that after lunch. I always feel like after get the little jobs out of the way in the morning, and then I just have like that one job, so then I can just do clay stuff in the afternoon. That's just that one thing, and I know that everything else has been done. But stop procrastinating and get on. But there you go, and much cheaper. Oh, I find them much cheaper than ordering them and buying them elsewhere, or buying my own Cricut. Okay, so that's the stickers done, the tracker done. I'm now going to upload font onto Procreate and see how, if I can work out how to do that. I used a website. Hang on, I'll show you, see if I can find it. Yeah, I use this website to create the templates, or create, so basically you get, if I can show you in Procreate, most of you probably know this, but you get like a little sheet that you then design your own font on, and then you upload that into computer, and then it like just makes your own font. It's amazing, really. But the file I've got, the file's on my computer because I've been using it on my computer, but just not on Procreate. So I think I just need to airdrop that file across, and then I can upload it. So let's try that. Okay, so that's all uploaded to Procreate now, and it worked, and it was actually really simple. I just had to literally airdrop the file across onto I've got an app called iZip, which is what I've imported font on before. So I did that. So now I've got my own font on Procreate. So I'll start changing like the fonts that I've used, which are commercial fonts, on my cards. Some of them I've drawn, but some of them I have got like commercial use fonts, but now I can use my own font, so that's good. So I start changing those over slowly. I also want to create one more font because that one's quite a block print, but I'd quite like a nice fancier one. Yeah, so that's another thing done off the list. So I think I don't know what to do now. I don't particularly want to start on the clays before lunch, but what I might do, I need to package this order up, so I might do that. I don't know, we'll see. Good afternoon. I've just been sitting downstairs and actually properly working out how much my products cost, how much profit I get from them, and postage and everything like that, which is something I should have done ages ago, but I've actually just sat down and done it. And it's actually been alright, to be honest. I've always had a rough idea in my head, but never actually physically written it down, so I've just done that. I'm then looking at doing a new card bundle. So rather than I do 4 cards for £5, but that pushes like the postage just up that little bit too much that I worked out, so I'm going to try and do a bundle, so it's buy 3 cards, pay for the price of 2, that sort of thing. Work out if I can do something a bit better that way. But my cards, like the £5 cards, are a real good seller, so sort of getting that balance right. But I'm going to go and do that, do some doodles of like images that I can put out that show the bundle codes, but otherwise it's going to be a bit boring, so I'm going to end this vlog here. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!